G'day, RG Bargy Group. Hope you're having a fantastic day today and your family's happy and healthy. Okay, due to the popularity of my best free mods for ATS in 2025, and people asking if I could do something similar with the ETS2 platform, I've decided I'd do that for you. But before we go any further, I'll just quickly ask you, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It's free, so it doesn't cost you anything, and I really would appreciate it because it helps me out tremendously. Also, if you're looking at joining a fun VTC, virtual trucking company, there's links down in the description. There's links for my Discord, and there's links to all the gear I use as well down there. So if you've got any questions, read the description first. Read it completely because it'll have all the information in there. If there's something that isn't in there, please ask away. Only too happy to help you out. All right, so yes, here we are in ETS2, and I'm going to show you the mods that my go-to mods that I use for ETS2. This is my dedicated server profile that we use on our convoys, and these are basically these are the mods I always use on as a starter base for my profiles, and then I'll add other mods to it if I so desire. But these are my definite go-to mods that you'll see. All right, so what we'll do, I'll hop out of here and we'll go to the title screen and I'll show you the mods. Okay, so here we are in the title screen, going to the mods, and I'll show you the ones that I use. Now this isn't a map combo video. This is for the mods I use apart from the maps. My maps are all down here. I use Promods, all the Promod stuff in this map and the base map. But what we're looking at is the actual mods that I use, the go-to mods that I use. I'll leave a link in the description so where you can download these, and all the links and the order that I have them in will be in that list. All right, so we start off with Brighter Nights, and what Brighter Nights basically does is what it says. It turns the nights into a slightly brighter night, basically like a moonlit night, or a little bit brighter than a full moon lit night. So there you go, and it's very effective. It's great for creators, people that are doing streams and so forth, so that people can actually see the surroundings instead of just a pitch black night with a couple of headlights shining through the darkness. So it works extremely well. Then we go with the ETS global background map, and that's it here. And basically what that does is give it a bit of a typographical texture underneath your roads and whatnot, so that you can get an idea of roughly where everything is. Another great background map, this one. Then the next one I go for is the Sound Fixes pack. And the reason I do that is because it's just such a great job. Again, shout out to Drive Safely. He does a fantastic job. And definitely my first go-to mod is this one here. And like I say, it just makes the immersion so much better because the sounds are more realistic, more emphasized, etc., etc. So yeah, if you're looking for a great sound mod, that's the one to go for. Then we have Tannis Darkside version. Now this is only because we do some role playing on our servers sometimes, and this gives us illegal cargoes, so that we run illegal cargoes and the cops are going to find out if we are, and that's in our role playing. But again, you don't have to, that's an optional one. You don't have to have that one. It's just one that we use there, like I say, for role playing. Then my definite next one is Fazel's Cats. I'm a pet man. I like cats, dogs, you name it, cows, horses. I come from farm stock, so animals, I love animals of all types, but I put the cab cats in because it's such a good one. And there's a cat in there in particular that looks like one of my cats, and these are fully animated, and you can have them on your dash, on your seat, or on your bed, and it just adds great immersion to the game. Then I go with the camera mod. Now the camera mod, what that does is it's actually replaced two mods that I used to use. I used to use a roof camera that did 360 view on the roof, and then another camera that did zoom in and zoom out when you were out of the truck. This one replaces both those mods and adds more views to your camera, whereas you can jump out onto the roof and look 360. You can get do the rear camera, you can do the in-cab camera, etc., etc. It just does a great job, so it's a definite must. And the next one is Yarra, yet another route advisor, and it's self-explanatory. It basically, what it does is it adds a heads-up display above your windscreen with all the information, like speed, gear, time, etc., ETA, fuel, condition of your truck, etc. And it also provides a transparent GPS in case you haven't got a GPS in the truck, but you can turn that on or off. It also offers slightly smaller, what are they called? Digital mirrors that pop up. So it's not just a route advisor, it has other things to it. And I always use that, and most of our drivers love this, and they don't want to go anywhere without it. And he does this for both ATS and ETS2. And as you can see, we're using it in ETS2. Then we've got the ETS2 tool Hella and Truck brands fog lights. This adds Hella fog lights with the Hella covers. It also adds all the brands trucks, like your Volvo, Scania, Renault, you name it, it has it. And it has the big, small, over and unders for your fog lights and your headlights, or your spotlights, I'm sorry. So again, another must if you like adding lights to your truck and having the brands as well. As you can see there, you've got all your brands there: DAF, Iveco, blah blah blah, Mercedes, the whole lot. Another great mod. But again, like I say, all the links to these will be in a link in the description, and then you can click on there. It will take you to a list of these, and the list will be in order, so you know which order to place them in, and it will have all the mods there for you, where you can download them. Half of these are Steam, and half of these are Trucky. All of these are free. I think all of these are free. I'm pretty sure there's no paid ones in here. So all of these are free mods that you can get from either Steam or from Trucky. So we've got Mortal & Cash Cummins M11, great sounding engines that he does here, and his mate JC's. His sound packs are there, and again, another great lot of engines that you can choose from. So that's the two there. And we've got the engines and transmissions Euro Truck Simulator. This adds quite a few different engines, ranging from I think it's 300 horsepower right up to ridiculous horsepowers. I'm not going to go through all of them. This was requested by one of or a few of the drivers in the VTC, so I've thrown that in there. I don't use a great deal of these engines from this pack because they're very unrealistic. I tend to try and stick with more realistic engines. With that said, I have been known to put some unrealistic engines in trucks and have a bit of fun. Now, I put in this isn't actually one that we use in the server, but it's an optional mod. It's a realistic truck physics mod by fucking 64. I'm not swearing, that's what it is, fucking 64. And it just adds, again, more immersion to the game by giving a more realistic physics system to the truck, and it works extremely well. I actually use that in combination with another one in ATS, but I highly recommend that if you want more realistic physics for the truck. It does a great job, and he's got a couple other mods too. He doesn't just do that one. Then I've got the RGBT logo for the Scania T and T4. Again, this is one that is basically for my VTC, so I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Then we have the logos combined. This adds the RG Bargy Transport logo to all the trucks and trailers in the game, or most of them. And again, that's if you want to run our colours, you can do that. I'm actually in a process of upgrading all the logos on ETS2 because they're actually the old logos that are on it, and I'm going to bring it in more in line with the ATS logos. So you've got that there if you want it. Again, but for me, it's a must-have, but for you guys, unless you want to run out colours, it's not important. And we'll go with the custom wheels. The custom wheels brings a whole heap of different rims and tyres to your trucks. And they're, if you like modding your truck, and I mean customizing it so that it's different, this will definitely add a different twist to your wheels and tyres. Then we go with the the real Eaton Fuller transmission. So I have that in all my profiles again, because it offers a variety of 18, 15, 13, 12, 6, 8 speed gearboxes, and I like the 18 speed, and there's not a hell of a lot of 18 speed gearboxes in ETS2. So with this, you basically get 18 speed gearboxes in all the trucks, no matter which one you're using. Then as far as trucks go, I've added the RJL Scania TNT4, or the gumboot as some of our drivers call it, because they reckon it looks like a gumboot. I love this truck. I just think it's great. I like the longer nose on it. I like the way it drives. I like the way the interior looks. So that's why I've added that one, and it's free again, and it's from Steam. Then we have Bargy's DAF XF and custom trailer. I've always used this in my profiles because it gives you a different type of cargo setup. It gives you this trailer here. It's a long trailer, so it's a curtain side and a flatbed all in one. Now, you don't have to use the trailer with it. You can just use the truck on its own, but it's done up in bumblebee colours. And like I said, having the flatbed and the curtain side gives you an option for different types of cargoes that you can use. And because it is a different trailer, it makes it more interesting trying to get through the streets of ETS2. Then we go with the Freightliner Argosy or Agosy, whichever way you want to say it. Now, this is still for version 1.43 plus, meaning that it still works in 1.56 of the current version. I'm still waiting. I love the looks of this truck. I love nearly everything about it, except, unfortunately, its brakes are very poor, and its handling at high speed with various loads can be a little bit questionable. I'm still waiting and hoping that he'll update it and fix those two things, because apart from that, it's a fantastic looking truck and I love it, but I don't use it very often because of those two facts. But again, it's free from Steam, so you can always try it out and see if you like it, and you can handle the fact that the brakes are crap and that the steering's a little bit off. Then we have the Mac R series and the Mac R add-on. Now this is, this one here is actually a donation mod where you can make a donation or not. You don't have to make a donation. You can actually get it for free, or you could last time I checked. Now, it's used to add the sleeper to the Mac R. So it adds the sleeper and it adds the R700 hood, the longer R700 hood, plus 6 new combinations of cabs. So it adds quite a few things to it. And if you've seen me driving the Mac R with the sleeper combination, you'll see what I mean. It just adds another bit of customization to your Mac R. And the Mac R, again, is another free mod from Steam. He does a great job, this guy, Harvin, and his mates. They do a fantastic job on that. And we have the Freightliner FLB. Love the Freightliner FLB. Again, another mod by Harvin and his mates. He does a great job with it. And another great old cab over truck. And I just love this truck. It brings back memories. Anyway, then we've got the Kenworth K220 Schneider. And this is a third-party one. This is the only one that you can't... Well, it's not the only one with the Mac R. You've got to get from third-party. But it's another third-party mod. It's free, and it's actually that truck that you saw when we first started the video. But yeah, so that's my mods. And like I say, then I have all the combination of the Promods stuff. I have Promods Middle East, I have Promods Great Steep, and the Promods Europe that I use. I also use the Promods Convoy mode and I use that in all my profiles. in case I'm ever getting onto a dedicated server. This ensures that everybody else has the same def file for your Promods, and that's basically why it's used. So that's all my go-to mods that I use in ETS2, or they're the ones that I start with. And if I feel like adding more, at least I know that I've got these mods in there and that it's going to add for great immersion in my game. I've also got a realistic profile that I use, which has a lot more realistic mods to it. And if you'd like me to show you that one, just leave a message down below in the comments or go over to my Discord and let me know, and I'll see about making that video for you. But there you go. So hopefully that helped you out with mods if you're looking to get into any free mods and ones that are, sorry about my dog barking in the background there. If you were looking for mods and the fact that these are all free, except for maybe a donation one, then hopefully this helped. And if it did, give me the thumbs up. If it didn't, give me the thumbs down. And I hope that I didn't leave my wheel cam in the wrong position there for you to see everything. I just realised that I had my wheel cam on. I apologise if that happened. Anyway, hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.